15th of March. Boy, we're getting close to spring. So call to order. If we can get a pledge of allegiance, please stand and face the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And we do have a quorum.
Okay.
Karen and Gail and me, and that's makes 3, and that'll work. Comments from the commission members, anything? Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Approval of the minutes of the special meeting,
So moved.
February 20. Moved. So seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. Unfinished business, there isn't any. New business, determining the minimum passing standards for the oral interview boards. And that's part A, part B, and we'll take them one at a time. The filing of the oral interview results. So, Erica, stand in, excuse me, Kat, go ahead.
The only thing that we're asking tonight, I know you guys were given the spreadsheets with the new oral interview scores and the recommendations from IPSP for the people to move on. Under IPSP testing, they recommend that we cut off the score right at 65.369 for the oral interview portion of it. And if approved, 51 applicants will proceed to the background phase of the process. And out of the people who actually took the oral interview board, everybody in total, there was 4 of them that did not show up for the actual interview. So the only thing that we're asking is if we can go ahead and approve the 51 applicants that IPSP is recommending based off of their formula of 65.369% be the cutoff for those who should move on to the background.
I thought we increased that percentage at our last meeting.
I believe the increase was due to they wanted to add 13 additional applicants to go into the oral interview process so that we had a greater pool. And out of that pool of the ones that went to the oral interview, then they make a recommendation of what should that percentage be cut off, you know, for the people who's coming out of the interview going into the background phase. So we did increase it going into it. However, now the recommendation is that we do a cutoff and send only 51 into the background phase of the process.
Okay, but that handles the request that we made and also that we passed for the higher number.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I believe there's 13 additional applicants that went on to the oral interview process.
So tonight you're just asking us to approve the IPSP standard as opposed to the last meeting, the request was to deviate from that standard.
Yes,
Okay.
we want to go off their recommendation and send the 51 on.
On the oral.
Yes.
This is the oral. Previously it was the written piece, correct?
That's correct,
Okay.
yes.
Got it. I move that we accept the IPSP recommendation of 65.369% for the oral test?
From the oral interview.
Or for the oral interview?
Okay, we'll break it into 2 parts, and that's fine. So we have a motion to accept the 51. Well, actually, the numeric on that.
Yeah, first thing is a numeric
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
standard.
I'll second it.
Seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No motion carries. Also, the filing of the oral interview results, and that was the 51?
Yes, and that was based off the letter that you guys received from the testing from Public Safety Medical, which explains everything, why they went to the 65%. And we're just recommending the top 51 applicants as qualified, and the remaining 9 of them be removed from the eligibility list.
Okay.
I move to accept the 51 people.
Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Do you have any notes from the chief?
No, they had a coffee with the cop tonight over at Culver's, and so that's where a lot of the people were. I was invited, but I had a few things I had to get off my plate. As you know, we've been doing the Citizens Academy, so that's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. So just trying to move that along. So
How many applicants did you have, or how many?
we have 50 applicants for the Citizens Academy, and we granted 30 of them to proceed on through the whole academy. And actually, at our last meeting, class night, we had all of the law enforcement leaders here from Marion County, including the special agent in charge from the FBI who just came in on February the 20th. We also had members from Sheriff's Department, Marion County Prosecutor's Office, and Indiana State Police at that panel discussion. Yes.
That was on TV last night, so.
But no, that was it.
That was a good shot. That's all for, who gets the job of vetting all these people?
It'll be back to Captain Snyder again. No.
All the backgrounds, fingerprints, all that kind of stuff.
Yes, it goes on to investigations, and then we look at what comes out of that through their voice stress analysis, and before, once their packets get done through investigation. So it's going to take them a while to get through investigations, but hopefully we can get the process moving so we don't have a long stagnant time that they go through that.
No, it's already on. Someone left it on. You're
Someone
good.
left. Just off the record, but you guys don't still use the rolling fingerprints, you use a glass top?
No, we still use rolling fingerprints.
Do you?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's almost a past art. I still have all my equipment.
That's all we have.
Anything from any member of the board?
No, nothing.
Motion to adjourn?
I'll take a motion to.
I move.
I second it.
Then